At least 12 people were killed in overnight clashes in Cairo between supporters and opponents of ousted President Mohamed Morsi, the Interior Ministry has said. The violence broke out before dawn on Tuesday near a Muslim Brotherhood protest at Cairo University, where Morsi supporters have been camped out since the army removed the Islamist politician from power on July 3 after protests against his rule. Al Jazeera's Sherine Tadros, reporting from Cairo's Nasr city district, said that 11 people had been killed in Monday's clashes, including overnight in Giza. 19 people were also injured, health officials said. This death toll was later updated to 12 people. Al Jazeera's Nicole Johnston, reporting from Cairo, said the protesters were determined to stay in the streets and fight for their demands. This isn't the first time that the pro-Morsi rally there has seen this kind of violence. It's difficult to know how long the demonstrations and rally will continue, said Johnston. We are talking about an angry, frustrated and determined crowd. If the interim government tries to send in forces to disperse them, there could potentially be more bloodshed, our correspondent said. At least 3 people died on Monday in similar violence. One of those killed on Monday died on the outskirts of Tahrir Square, where several anti-Morsi demonstrations have been held. The clashes late that night saw the use of birdshot, gunfire and fire bombs, witnesses said. Police then intervened, firing tear gas to disperse the crowd. Earlier in the day, Adli Mansur, Egypt's interim president, renewed appeals for reconciliation with Morsi's Muslim Brotherhood. We want to turn a new page in the country's book with no hatred, no malice, no division, he said in a pre-recorded speech that also highlighted the importance of the army in Egypt's history. Worst violence. Injured people were removed from the fighting and 7 Morsi supporters were detained, according to state media. Our correspondent said that it was impossible to verify how the clash at Tahrir Square had begun. It certainly started off peacefully, and then the anti-Morsi crowd met the pro-Morsi crowd and the fighting began, she said. It has been reported that people on both sides have guns. Normally we do not see violence so early in the day and the police intervened very quickly. Another one of those killed on Monday died at a rally outside the U.S. Embassy. The Muslim Brotherhood has staged daily protests across the country since Morsi was deposed demanding his reinstatement. About 100 people have died in violence since Morsi's removal.